Hi guys, Charlotte here with your Motivation Monday motivation. When I was thinking about how to motivate you, I was thinking, well, how do I motivate myself to do work when it's a pandemic and I have to work alone in my apartment with cats who keep on running all over the place? So I thought I would give you my 4 best tips for motivation. Yes, 4 is a weird number. Whatever. Tip number 1. Remember that everyone is having trouble being motivated. I think the worst thing that we do is beat ourselves up thinking that everyone else is motivated and being super productive and it's only us that's having trouble with it. Everybody is having a hard time being motivated. So what I do when I'm really, really struggling, which is usually if I don't have a super urgent deadline that day, but maybe something in the next day or two, what I do if I really can't get motivated is sometimes I just take a break. Rather than sit there and be like, why aren't you working? You're the worst. Get your work done. I go, you know what? I'm clearly not feeling it. And I go for a walk, or maybe I have a nap, or maybe I watch Star Trek The Next Generation on Netflix. But I do something that's going to bring me joy and make me feel a little more relaxed. Because I find if you sit there beating yourself up about not working, but still not working, then you're not working and you're not relaxing. So there's absolutely nothing productive going on. So if you really can't get up the motivation, try just not working for a couple hours. Sometimes just taking a break will make you feel all the better and you'll be able to get to work after that. Tip number 2, find a buddy. I really miss people. So having someone else to work with can be really helpful. This is actually a tip that my students gave me. Get a friend. Tell them, hey, let's work on Zoom, or maybe even find a weekly time or a couple times that you're going to meet up with your friends on Zoom. Cameras on. This is important because they have to be able to see you and you have to be able to see them. And you can chat for the first few minutes, see how they're doing, but then mute yourselves and just start working. I found when you look up at the screen, you see someone else who's typing away and working away. It really helps give you motivation to work. So you're like, oh, look at them. They're typing. I wonder what they're typing. They're writing so much right now. I guess I should start working. And it really helps you get over that hump of not being able to work and takes away the different distractions. You know, you're not going to start watching Netflix when your friend is sitting there working. So that's my tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you are really struggling with Zoom meetings and you find them really exhausting, and it's really interfering with your life. This is true for me. I'm on Zoom all day, every day, and I find I get very exhausted at the end of it. Turn off your self-view on Zoom. This is a thing that everyone can do all the time. People never know that this is an option. At the beginning of Zoom, I was telling my friend that I found all these Zoom meetings very exhausting, and they sent me an article that showed, people had done research on this, that seeing yourself on screen is very unnatural because you're not used to knowing what your body's doing and how you're gesturing and all that kind of thing. Oh no, I made all these crazy gestures when I talked. I did not know that. By turning off your screen, it helps you focus on what you're trying to focus on rather than looking at your hair and wondering if it's a little bit weird or what are these hand gestures, or even subconsciously monitoring yourself. So turn off your view, your self-view. I did this several months ago and it's been a real lifesaver. Tip number 4, 4th and final tip, is get a workout in. I find you're just sitting at your desk so long, even though sometimes exercise just seems like the last thing you want to do when you're exhausted, just get 10 minutes in. Do whatever you can do to get your body moving. I'm a cardiovascular researcher. I will tell you, your cardiovascular system will love you for it. Do something. And once you do it, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to get those endorphins moving. Your body's going to feel so much healthier and so much nicer after you do something. Get a little bit sweaty. Oh my God, it's going to be great. I usually call it when I have a really hard day and I'm really starting to get frustrated with all the Zooms and all the issues of remote learning and that kind of thing. Having a good little workout, sometimes I call them rage workouts, a little bit of catharsis. It's really good. So that's my 4th tip, get in a workout. And those are my 4 tips for Motivation Monday. I hope you stay motivated. Remember to support each other, be kind to yourselves, and I hope you have a great week.